Hi guys, so your coach gave me the opportunity to talk to you all today about what I've learned through my 8 years of OM experience. So I wanted to share probably the most monumental and just craziest thing that ever happened to me that just really showed what Odyssey was all about. So it happened in 7th grade during a spontaneous solution, which was just very weird. So we get into the room, and laid out in front of us is a table with a bunch of items on it. Pipe cleaners, strings, pencils, those will come in later. And then on the floor next to the table is a line over here, and then a little bit away from that is 10 dots. So the problem is to take the items on the table, connect them from this line to the dots, and then get all of the dots to connect. So you're scored on creativity, teamwork, and then how many dots you get connected. So we start just sort of going through the problem normally, okay, well, maybe we'll make 2 lines here to get to the corners, and then we'll work our way inside, and we'll just get all the dots that way. So we're sort of starting to lay stuff out, but then one of our team members suggests a very simple but unorthodox idea, which is, well, we'll take one of these pencils, which usually can write, but these ones weren't sharpened. So how can we make them write? Well, if we break it, we might just get access to the graphite inside of it. And then we can go over to our floor and we can draw on the floor. Draw from the line to the 10 dots and connect them all. And because the graphite is included inside the pencil, it was counted as material in the judge's eyes. So they let us do this because cleaning up pencil markings off the floor is not really hard. So we didn't have to worry about damaging the space. So we go about doing this, and then we leave the room feeling pretty confident in our solution because that was very creative from that team member. So we get to the award ceremony, and it turns out they agreed that was very creative because they gave us a Renat Trefusco award in the spontaneous problem for this idea, which then sends us to Worlds for the first time ever in our team's entire experience, which just gave us so much opportunity to see other teams and see really what it takes to get to Worlds. So going forward, instead of having to rely on this crazy Renat Trefusco award to get to Worlds, we can get there through placement. But what that showed us was that you don't need a crazy complex idea. I mean, he looked at a pencil and he said, it can draw, let's draw on the floor. And then that changed everything. You don't need to create a giant rocket ship. You need to look at the materials you have in front of you, and say, what's the most simple and creative way I can use these? And that's really the essence of Odyssey. That's all the time I have. That's all I got to say. So good luck, guys.